हॅलो एव्हरीवन. मी प्राध्यापक सचिन गावारे, बोरावके कॉलेज श्रामपूरवरनं. आपण आता ह्या लेक्चरमध्ये डेफिनाइट इंटिग्रलचं हे दुसरं लेक्चर आहे आपलं. याच्यामध्ये आपण प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ डेफिनाइट इंटिग्रल स्टार्ट करणार आहे. याच्यामध्ये टोटल 8 प्रॉपर्टीज आहेत. त्यातली एक वन बाय वन आपण आज 4 प्रॉपर्टीज आणि नेक्स्ट लेक्चरला उरलेल्या 4 प्रॉपर्टीज असं आपण ते स्टेप बाय स्टेप जाणार आहे. मग आता ह्या डेफिनाइट इंटिग्रल मधली जी फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी आहे आपण लिहूया तसं. प्रॉपर्टी 1, प्रॉपर्टी फर्स्ट, ही फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी आहे इंटिग्रेशन फ्रॉम a टू a f of x dx equals to 0. The property is integration from a to a f of x dx equals to 0. आता ह्या प्रॉपर्टीचे प्रूव्ह करण्यासाठी, now to prove this property, let integration of f of x dx equals to g of x plus c. G of x plus c. Now by using fundamental theorem of integral calculus, we can write therefore integration from a to b f of x dx equals to g of x plus c from a to a. Now put or replace x by upper limit. Upper limit is here a, so it becomes g of a plus c, and now minus, now replace x by lower limit, that is again g of x, g of a plus c. Now these two brackets are same, so plus minus gets cancelled, and therefore we get which is equals to 0, and 0 is nothing but the RHS. 0 is nothing but the RHS. म्हणजे काय होत आहे, फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी काय सांगते, जर डेफिनाइट इंटिग्रल मध्ये अप्पर लिमिट्स आणि लोअर लिमिट्स जर सेम असतील, अप्पर लिमिट्स आणि लोअर लिमिट्स जर सेम असेल तर त्या डेफिनाइट इंटिग्रलची व्हॅल्यू काय असणार आहे, 0 असणार आहे. दिस इज द फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी. नाउ वी गो टू दिस सेकंड प्रॉपर्टी. Now what is the second property? Second property is nothing but suppose write it as a P2, property number 2. Now second property is integration from a to b f of x dx equals to minus times integration from b to a f of x dx. Means what is the second property? Second property says that if we interchange the limits, that is we interchange upper by lower limit and lower by upper limit, the value of definite integral will change its sign only. त्याचं फक्त काय बदलतं, चिन्ह बदलतं, व्हॅल्यू बदलत नाही. मग आता याचं प्रूफ. नाउ अगेन let integration of f of x dx equals to g of x plus c. Now consider the LHS. Now LHS equals to, now what is the LHS? LHS is integration from a to b f of x dx. Now by using the theorem, this will be equals to g of x plus c from a to b. Now replace x first by upper limit and then by lower limit. So it becomes g of b plus c, g of b plus c minus g of a plus c, g of a plus c. Now this plus c and plus minus becomes minus c, gets cancelled, so the remaining terms are, g of b minus g of a, g of b minus g of a. Now taking negative sign common, so this can be written as minus times g of a minus g of b. This is minus times g of a minus g of b. And now by using the definition or theorem, this is equals to minus integration from b to a f of x dx. And this is the RHS. This is the, what is this? This is an RHS. Hence the proof. Hence the proof. काय सांगते property number 2? Property number 2 says that if we interchange the limits, that is upper limit by lower limit and lower limit by upper limits, the value of definite integral, the sign of value of definite integral will be changed. This is the property number 2. Now go to the next property. Suppose the property number now third. Now, property number third. Now what is the property third? Now in property third we say that change in variable does not affect the value of definite integral. Does not affect the value of definite integral. Means what? That is the property number third. Property number third says that integration from a to b f of x dx equals to integration from a to b f of t dt. That is, if we change the variable in definite integral, the value of definite integral is unchanged. Now again, let integration of f of x dx equals to g of x plus c. Now consider the LHS. Now what is the LHS? LHS is integration from a to b f of x dx, which is equals to g of x plus c from a to b. Now replace the upper limits and lower limits. So it becomes g of b plus c, replacing x by upper limit, minus, now replace x by lower limit, that is g of a plus c. Now this plus c minus c gets cancelled. Plus c minus c gets cancelled. So we get g of b minus g of a. It is we get g of b minus g of a. Let give it is an equation number 1. Suppose this is an equation number 1. Now consider the RHS. Now consider RHS. Now RHS is integration from a to b f of t dt. So it becomes, by using the theorem, this will be equals to g of t plus c from a to b. G of t plus c from a to b. Now replace t by upper limit first. So this is equals to g of b plus c and minus, now replace t by lower limit, minus g of a plus c. G of a plus c. Again, this plus c minus c gets cancelled. Plus c minus c gets cancelled, and therefore Therefore, we can write it as g of b minus g of a. This is g of b minus g of a. And now give it is an equation number 2. Suppose this is an equation number 2. Now, by equation 1 and 2, now observe, by equation 1 and 2, we can write it as by equation 1 and 2. Observe, the RHS of equation 1 and 2 are same, and therefore the LHS, and therefore we can write it as integration from a to b f of x dx equals to minus times, which is equals to integration from a to b f of t dt. Integration from f of t a to b f of t dt, hence the proof. म्हणजे सेकंड प्रॉपर्टी काय सांगते आपल्याला, थर्ड प्रॉपर्टी काय सांगते, जर डेफिनाइट इंटिग्रल मधलं व्हेरिएबल जर चेंज केला, डेफिनाइट इंटिग्रल मधला जर व्हेरिएबल जर चेंज केला तर त्या डेफिनाइट इंटिग्रलच्या व्हॅल्यूज मध्ये काहीही फरक पडत नाही, काही फरक पडत नाही. ही झाली आपली प्रॉपर्टी नंबर थर्ड. नाउ प्रॉपर्टी नंबर 4. Now, in this property number 4, we study, we can split the integrals. We can split the definite integral. That is, what is the property number 4? Property number 4 says that integration from a to b f of x dx equals to integration from a to c f of x dx plus c to b f of x dx. And what is the condition here? Here condition is a is less than c is less than b. एक सी कसा पाहिजे, ए आणि बी च्या मध्ये पाहिजे. ही जर कंडिशन फॉलो होत असेल तर आपण इंटिग्रेशन स्प्लिट करू शकतो. नाउ टू प्रूव्ह दिस प्रॉपर्टी, अगेन लेट इंटिग्रेशन ऑफ f of x dx is equals to g of x plus c. G of x plus c. Now consider the RHS. Now here we consider the RHS. Now RHS equals to. Now what is the RHS? RHS is integration from a to c f of x dx plus c to b f of x dx. Now by using the fundamental theorem, this can be written as equals to g of x plus c from a to c and plus g of x plus c from c to b. Now replace x in first term. Now replace x by first c and minus by a. So this can be written as, for the first term, this will be g of c minus g of c plus c. This is the first term. Now minus g of a plus c. Now this is the for first term. Now the middle sign is plus, so plus. Now for the second term, it becomes g of b plus c, g of b plus c minus g of c plus c. G of c plus c. Now observe here this plus time g of c plus c and minus g of c plus c. This whole bracket gets cancelled. The whole bracket gets cancelled. Now write the remaining terms. Now what is the remaining terms? Now here it becomes minus g of a minus c plus g of b plus c. Now again this plus c minus c gets cancelled and write the positive term first. So it becomes g of b minus g of a. Now again by using the definition this can be written as this is the integration from a to b. This is the integration from a to b f of x dx. f of x dx and this is the LHS. हे काय आहे? LHS आहे. ठीक आहे? हेच द प्रूफ. म्हणजे ही प्रॉपर्टी नंबर 4. प्रॉपर्टी नंबर 4 काय सांगते आपल्याला? प्रॉपर्टी नंबर 4 असं सांगते की वी कॅन स्प्लिट द definite integral in between upper and lower limits. For example, consider, suppose we have given I equals to integration from 1 to 5 x square dx. 1 to 5 x square dx. Now, if you calculate this value, you get the solution. Now, this property says that if we split this integral from 1 to 2 x square dx plus 2 to 5 x square dx. तुम्ही काय करू शकता 2 च्या ठिकाणी, कारण 2 च्या ठिकाणी का तर 2 हा 1 to 5 च्या मध्ये आहे, तिथं तुम्ही तो स्प्लिट करू शकता. एखादा म्हटला नाही आपण वेगळं लिहूया, का लिहिता येईल 1 to 2 x square dx plus 2 to 3 x square dx and plus 3 to 5 x square dx. All these values, ह्या सगळ्या व्हॅल्यूज काय आहेत सेम आहे. दिस इज बाय युजिंग द प्रॉपर्टी नंबर 4. लक्षात घ्या, तुम्ही क्रॉस व्हेरीफाय करू शकता. अगोदर ही इंटिग्रेशनची व्हॅल्यू कॅल्क्युलेट करा. हा इंटिग्रेशनची व्हॅल्यू कॅल्क्युलेट करा, ती किती येते बघा. नेक्स्ट तसंच खालच्या दोन इंटिग्रेशनच्या व्हॅल्यूज कॅल्क्युलेट करा, त्या किती येतात बघा. तुम्ही ऑब्झर्व करताल की ऑल द 3 व्हॅल्यूज आर दी सेम. ऑल 3 व्हॅल्यूज आर सेम. Now this is the property number 4. Now we go to the next property. Now we go to the next property number 5. Now we go to the next property number 5. Now the property number 5 is, now the property number 5. Property number 5. What is the property number 5? Now property number 5 is integration from a to b. Integration from a to b f of x dx equals to integration from a to b. Integration from a to b f of a plus b minus x dx. A plus b minus x dx. Now we have to take the proof of this. Now again, to take this proof, let integration of f of x dx equals to g of x plus c. Now consider the RHS. Now here we consider the RHS. What is the RHS? RHS is integration from a to b f of a plus b minus x dx. A plus b minus x dx. Now to show that a proof of this property, we make the substitution. Put a plus b minus x equals to t. A plus b minus x equals to t. Now, which implies that now if you differentiate it with respect to x, it gives minus dx equals to dt. That is, we can write it as dx equals to minus dt. We write it as dx equals to minus dt. Now, also if x tends to value a, म्हणजे x ची व्हॅल्यू जर a असेल तर t ची व्हॅल्यू आपल्याला मिळते b, so t tends to b, and as x tends to b we get t tends to a. t tends to a. तुम्ही हे सगळं ह्या इक्वेशन मध्ये व्हॅल्यूज टाकून हे करू शकता, व्हेरीफाय करू शकता. ह्या इक्वेशन मध्ये जर तुम्ही x ची व्हॅल्यू जर a टाकली, x ची व्हॅल्यू जर a टाकली तर a कॅन्सल होईल, t ची व्हॅल्यू b मिळेल, आणि जर x ची व्हॅल्यू b टाकली तर t ची व्हॅल्यू किती मिळते? a मिळते. तुम्ही ह्या इक्वेशन मध्ये व्हॅल्यू सबस्टिट्यूट करून ते क्रॉस व्हेरीफाय करू शकता. नाउ therefore after this substitution the RHS becomes integration from b to a, integration from b to a f of t into minus dt. This becomes integration from b to a f of t into minus dt. Now taking the negative sign outside the integral, so it becomes minus times b to a f of t dt. Now by using the property, in one property we say that if we interchange the limits of the infinite integral, its sign is changed. So by using that property, this can be written as integration from a to b f of t dt by property. Now again, the second property, we can change the variable. We can change the variable of the definite integral. So this again written as integration from a to b f of x dx, again by property. And this integration from a to b is this is an LHS. This is an LHS, hence the proof. ही प्रॉपर्टी खूप इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. ह्या प्रॉपर्टीवरची आपल्याला प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह करायचे असतात. ह्या प्रॉपर्टीवरची आपल्याला काय करायचे असतात? प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह करायचे असतात. ह्या टाइपची प्रॉपर्टीची प्रॉब्लेम्स कशी आहेत समजावून घ्या. ह्या टाइपला प्रॉपर्टीला प्रॉब्लेम्स अशी आहेत की इंटिग्रेशन फ्रॉम a to b f of x upon f of x plus f of a plus b minus x dx, or f of integration from a to b f of a plus b minus x divided by f of x plus f of a plus b minus x dx, where f is algebraic function. f कोण आहे? अल्जेब्रिक फंक्शन आहे. असं जर असेल, पॉलिनॉमियल फंक्शन असेल, तर याची कंपल्सरी व्हॅल्यू येते b मायनस a अपॉन 2. याची व्हॅल्यू किती असते? b मायनस a अपॉन 2. येते लक्षात? मग आता आपण याचे काही काउंटर एक्झाम्पल्स घेणार आहे. ह्या प्रॉपर्टीवरची डिपेंड्स काही म्हणण्यापेक्षा एकच काउंटर एक्झाम्पल घेणार आहे. तर नेक्स्ट एक्झाम्पल ऑन दिस प्रॉपर्टी नंबर 5. Examples on this property number 5. Now, consider the example. Suppose I equals to integration from 3 to 7. Integration from 3 to 7 x raised to 3, that is x cube, upon x cube plus 10 minus x cube, bracket cube, dx. Now we have to solve this example. Now suppose this is an equation number 1. Let's give the equation number 1. Now use the property. So by using the property, we can write it as integration from 3 to 7, x replaced by 3 plus 7 minus x. Because the property says that we can replace x by a plus b minus x. So this becomes 3 plus 7 minus x bracket cube divided by again 3 plus 7 minus x cube and plus 10 minus 3 plus 7 minus x, because we replace x by 3 plus 7 minus x, its cube dx. Now we know that 3 plus 7 is 10. So this becomes integration from 3 to 7, 10 minus x cube divided by, this is 10 minus x cube, 10 minus x cube plus, now verify here, this 3 plus 7 means 10, and this 10 plus 10 minus 10 gets cancelled. So becomes only minus minus, again this minus minus plus becomes minus minus become plus x. So it becomes only a x cube. It becomes a x cube dx. X cube dx. Give it is an equation number 2. This is an equation number 2. Now adding 1 and 2. Now add 1 and 2. Add 1 and 2, first and second equation. So in LHS, I plus I becomes 2i. I plus I becomes 2i. And the RHS, now the RHS of equation 1, the RHS of equation 1 is integration from 3 to 7 x cube upon x cube plus 10 minus x cube dx and plus integration from 3 to 7. This becomes 10 minus x cube upon x cube, or we can write it as 10 minus x cube plus x cube dx. Now verify that the denominator on RHS are same. Denominator on RHS are same. So taking the addition, so take the addition, so it becomes integration from 3 to 7. मग आता न्यूमरेटरचे ऍडिशन घेतले तर काय होणार आहे, x cube plus 10 minus x cube divided by x cube plus 10 minus x cube dx. Now the numerator and denominator are same, so cancel them. So it remains only x, it remains only 1 dx. So it becomes integration from 3 to 7 dx, and integration of dx is x. So it becomes x from 3 to 7, which gives 7 minus 3, that is equals to 4. So the LHS is 2i, so we get 2i equals to 4, and so we can write it as I equals to 2. We can write it as I equals to 2. Hence the solution. ठीक है, अशा पद्धतीने सोल्युशन येतं. ठीक आहे. आता नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लेम आहे. नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लेम आहे ट्रिग्नोमेट्री मधला समजावून घ्या. सेम प्रॉपर्टी यूज करायची आपल्याला ट्रिग्नोमेट्री मध्ये. फक्त ट्रिग्नोमेट्री मध्ये एक लक्षात राहू द्या, पेयर्स असणार आहे. कोणाकोणाच्या पेयर्स असणार आहे? तर पेयर्स असणार आहे साइन आणि कॉस, टॅन आणि कॉट आणि सेक आणि कोसेकच्या. नाउ we have to take one problem. Suppose first problem, I equals to integration from pi by 6 to pi by 3. Pi by 6 to pi by 3. Suppose it is square root of sin x upon square root of sin x plus square root of cos x. Square root of sin x plus square root of cos x. Now, give it is an equation number 1. Here observe that this A and B are such a angles or such a numbers that A plus B equals to pi by 2. A plus B equals to pi by 2. So here we use this property. Now by using the property, we can replace x by a plus b minus x. So this can be written as pi by 6 to pi by 3 square root of sine pi by 6 plus pi by 3 minus x divided by root of sine pi by 6 plus pi by 3 minus x, pi by 3 minus x plus root of cos pi by 3 plus pi by 6 minus x dx. This is an integral. Now we know that pi by 6 plus pi by 3 means pi by 2. So replacing pi by 6 plus pi by 3, pi by 6 plus pi by 3 equals to pi by 2, we get integration from pi by 6 to pi by 3. Integration from pi by 6 to pi by 3. This becomes root of sine pi by 2 minus x divided by root of sine pi by 2 minus x plus cos pi by 2 minus x square root dx. ठीक है. आता by using the Allard angle formulas, we know that sin pi by 2 minus theta is cos theta and cos pi by 2 minus theta is a sin theta. Now replacing that terms, we can write it as integration from pi by 6 to pi by 3 root of cos x upon root of sin x plus root of cos x dx. Give it is an equation number 2. Now adding these equation 1 and 2. See the LHS of equation 1 and 2 both are I. We add these two equations. So we get I plus I becomes 2I. And the RHS becomes integration from pi by 6 to pi by 3. Pi by 6 to pi by 3. This becomes root of sin x plus or root of cos x divided by root of sin x plus root of cos x. Since the denominator on RHS both are same, in both terms the denominator are same, so we take the direct addition. Now these two terms are same, cancel them, so we get only integration from pi by 6 to pi by 3, pi by 6 to pi by 3 dx, that is x from pi by 6 to pi by 3, pi by 6 to pi by 3. And now calculating this, we get 2i equals to pi by 3 minus pi by 6, which is equals to pi by 6, and therefore we get I equals to pi by 12. I equals to pi by 12. This is our final solution. ठीक आहे, आजचं लेक्चर आपण इथं थांबवतोय. नेक्स्ट लेक्चर मध्ये आपण उरलेल्या 4 प्रॉपर्टीज आणि त्याच्यावरची एक्झाम्पल्स, 4 प्रॉपर्टीज आणि त्याच्यावरची एक्झाम्पल्स घेणार आहे. तर आजचं लेक्चर इथं थांबवतोय. थँक्यू.